Hey you guys, welcome back to a new vlog. If you're new, I'm Chanina. Hey girl, hey. If you want to stick around, I hope you do. We're glad to have you. Make sure you join by hitting the subscribe button, turning on your notifications so that you don't miss anything that I post on this channel. So today is Thanksgiving Eve, so happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys. I hope you guys are doing well, doing great, getting all your shopping in. You guys are probably gonna be eating good tomorrow. Okay, for me, in my family, we're just doing a regular schmegular dinner. I wasn't really sure what I was gonna cook. I know I told you guys in a previous vlog. Hold on, let me take a sip of water. Really thirsty. So I wasn't sure what I was going to cook for Thanksgiving. It was really just going to be based on what the budget was. I did have some requests. Hopefully I'm fulfilling some of the requests. One of the requests was oxtails, and girl, that was just not in the budget. So I did go to 3 stores. Okay, I went to Wayfield and 2 different Krogers. The first Kroger didn't have any smoked turkey legs, which I found to be very odd because they always have turkey legs, and it was just weird that they didn't have any today. But I had to go to a different Kroger to get some, so I'll show you guys what I picked up. Okay, so from Wayfields, I ended up getting the pork ribs country style for $8.34 and did a pack of chicken thighs. I picked it from the pick 5 section, so this was $5.50 instead of, you know, what I normally do, the 5 for $25. But yeah, so $5.50, and their greens were on sale for 2 for $4, so I got 2 bags of that. I have a little bit of frozen onion and pepper in the deep freezer, but I don't know if it's going to be enough, so I just went ahead and got a sweet onion, and a bell pepper. I can't remember how much those were though. And the celery I think was like $1.39, so I went ahead and got that. Bag of potatoes was on sale for $2.99, either $3.49 or $2.99, one of the two. And then I picked up a box of Jiffy because my plan is to make cornbread dressing using this box right here. But I do have like a piece of cornbread from a while back when I was at my mom's house. She made some really good cornbread, and I saved some of it and put it in the freezer, but I don't know if it's any good. So that's why I bought the box of Jiffy to do that. And at Target, they always run out of this garlic butter seasoning, and I've been wanting to get it. So I was doing a shop and pay earlier today, and I just grabbed it. They had some in stock, so I went ahead and grabbed it. And then I needed some garlic powder, so I got that. And I found this. I've actually never seen it before. This was at Kroger. So Wayfields, Target, and then the rest of this stuff is Kroger. But I was looking for, well, I picked up the bouillon cubes, the chicken bouillon cubes, but then I spotted this. This did cost a little bit more. It was $2.99, but it's okay. It's zero salt chicken bouillon cubes. So if you guys have to have like a low sodium or no sodium diet and you use chicken bouillon, then see if your store has this. Again, it does cost a little bit more, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Then I got half and half to serve multiple purposes. I'm going to use it in my cornbread and of course coffee. So got that. And then we needed more tea bags, so I picked that up. And this is what I went to the second Kroger for, because they were completely out, but they had a gang of them at the other Kroger, which I think I'm going to shop at that Kroger more. I like that one a little bit better than the one that I normally go to, for different reasons. That's neither here nor there. But they had this. I was gonna get smoked turkey legs, but I was like, you know what, I can use this in multiple times, because I only need maybe 2 out the pack, and then I can freeze the rest. So this was $3.86. And I did buy some foil recently, but it's the El Cheapo foil, so it's like really thin, and you got to use like 2 sheets. It's crazy. So I just went ahead and got a regular thing of foil. Alright friends, so we are back. I'm done with my shift. It is 12:21. I only decided to work the morning and the beginning of lunch today. I knew there wasn't going to be a whole lot of restaurants open. So pretty much all of my orders except for 2 were CVS orders. The 2 that weren't CVS were McDonald's orders. And so perfectly fine. I didn't mind doing the shopping pays. I would rather much do those any day versus picking up food from the restaurants. Anywho's, I just left Wayfield Foods to get another pack of chicken. I'm trying to figure out what this car is doing. What is this car doing? Are they following each other? I'm confused. One of them looks confused. The other one is just like, okay, anyways, let me go back to minding my business. All right, so yeah, one of the packs, well, both packs were a little bit on the skimpy side, and I knew that with the chicken thighs because it was part of the 5 for $25 deal, so I wasn't expecting it to be like, you know, a whole lot of pieces. But there was 5 pieces, and one of the pieces is really scrawny, so I was just like, okay, that's fine. And on the pack of ribs, there was like 3 pieces where it was mostly bone, so there was barely any meat. So I was just like, oh, okay. So what I did was I went and got a pack of chicken breasts from the 5 for $25 group, and I'm gonna bake that, since that's my husband's favorite part of the chicken is chicken breast with the bone in it. I'm gonna bake that for him, and I'm gonna fry the chicken thighs. That way everybody has options. We've got baked chicken, fried chicken, and the baked ribs, because I'm going to put those in the oven too. And so I need pans for, I need a few pans. I have 2 casserole dishes, and then I have a dish that I normally do like cornbread in, and then I have one for like bread, the loaf pan. But I'm not really sure how all that's going to work with everything that I'm trying to make. So I'm pretty much doing this on the fly, y'all. I had no plans in stone for Thanksgiving dinner because I had no idea how it's gonna go. So I'm just kind of doing it on the go, and so far it is working out pretty swell, and I am happy about that. So I'm gonna run in here to Dollar Tree to get the pans that I need. I have not figured out what a dessert could be. I really don't know. We have cookies. There's these sugar cookies that I bought, I think it was last week or within the last 2 weeks. They were on a weekly deal, and Olivia had asked for them before, and I had told her no, but then when I seen that they were on a weekly deal, like a few days later, I ended up getting them. So they're sugar cookies, and from Halloween. So yeah, so I don't know, I might do that, go ahead and bake those cookies. But I've been thinking like a cheesecake. I saw sweet potato pie for like $5 at Target yesterday, but I don't feel like going all the way over to Target. I'm literally close to my house and I'm ready to go home. So I don't know how this is about to go as far as dessert. There may not even be a dessert, honestly, but we'll see. Alright, so this is what I've got going on in the kitchen so far. So we've got some beans. I had them sitting overnight. So we're going to cook on some beans and some white rice if he wants that with his chicken. So I've got the water boiling here for the beans. I just seasoned it with, what you call it? A piece of the neck bones that I bought last night. And some of that bouillon, no salt cube. Or not the cubes, but the powder. Then I've got potatoes boiling. Let me turn it down, because I don't want them to be mushy. I'm going to cut those up and put like cheese and stuff on top of it. Got my grease going. Well, it's not on yet, but it's ready. And the greens are still going. These greens have been in here since about maybe 1 o'clock this morning. They're on high, so they've been cooking all day. Last night, I went ahead and made the cornbread for the cornbread stuffing, or dressing, however you want to say it. And got my veggies ready for the dressing and got the pans ready. So here's what I'm thinking: ribs, chicken, dressing, potatoes. That's where I'm at with that so far. I've already got my chicken seasoned. I just seasoned when I got home. I went ahead and seasoned the chicken breast, so those are just sitting for a minute. And last night I seasoned up, take these out, the ribs and the chicken thigh. So that's what that looks like. And that's the ribs. Here's all the seasonings that I used for pretty much everything. The no salt Tony Chacheers, don't know how to say it, but use that. Turmeric, paprika, black pepper, garlic powder. I've been sprinkling some of this on it, the garlic butter blend, and ginger on the chicken. I didn't put any ginger in the greens, but I've used all these in the greens, along with this and some onion powder.
Full-time ministry and not being able to have to work. Again, not always practical, not always able to, especially in small churches. I believe a laborer's worth his wages. I think that's a biblical concept. Now, unfortunately, many people take advantage of this biblical concept. But let's keep going. As it is written, he who distributed freely has given to the poor. His righteousness is his water. He who supplies seed to the sower and bread for food to supply and multiply. Your seed for sowing increase the harvest of your righteousness. You will be enriched every way to be generous in every way, which through us will produce thanksgiving to God. For the ministry of this service is not only supplying the needs of the saints, but it is also overflowing in many thanksgiving to God. Now, again, I don't see how you read this passage and just say, well, I'm not saying anybody's saying that here. But first place,
I want you to give God your best, because the Bible says, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all other things will be added unto you.
Yeah, we have to ask ourselves, what are these all these things? Because it's not money. If you look at the passage, money's never mentioned. It's not mentioned. It's mentioned through the homework there.
Loves what kind of giver?
A cheerful.
What kind of giver?
A cheerful giver. This man literally tell them to reach in their pockets to give money. That literally is, I would say, disqualifies a cheerful giver. It disqualifies, or it's literally the qualification of giving under compulsion. This man literally saying, reach in your pocket and give.
How come it's not a smile on your face? Come on, with all the teeth you got left, smile right there. Amen. And I'm glad to have something to give. For our visitors and our friends, if you'll scan that QR code in the chair in front of you, it'll take you directly to our electronic giving. All of our giving prompts are on the lower thirds of the screen. Whether you're giving through Givelify, push pay, or text to give, or the Zelle, you write the check, you're writing it out to New Birth. But I want
stocks, bonds, RRAs. I mean, what do you got? We will take it.
Everybody giving. I want everybody sowing. I want everybody serving, and I want everybody sharing.
Here's why I don't like this. Like, everybody needs to be given, sermons, because some people give monthly. Some people give when they get paid.
Okay, moving right along in the kitchen. Quick breaky break. I want to tell y'all about this grant. I don't think I've shared this with you guys before. It's Legacy Grant. So they're saying whether you're launching a new product or scaling operations, they're giving you $2,500. It's a grant for your business to get the boost that it needs to get to the next level. So you can go check out the details. I'll leave the link down below, and also look at the community tab, because I haven't posted on there every day about a grant. I try to space them out, but there are a few there, so you guys can go check those out. I think the deadline for those are not until like the end of the month or something like that. Nonetheless, some of these grants do like quarterly payouts, or not payouts, but give out quarterly grants and monthly grants, things like that. So you just have to, if you've already missed the deadline, then they should have information on their website letting you know what the next deadline is. I know some of the websites that I've been to, it does offer that information, especially if it's like a quarterly one. So it'll just say apply by June this date, July this date, December this date, so I would definitely check with all of these grants, because you never know. Some of them do give them out, like I said, more than once a year. So they're definitely worth looking into. So what is on the menu? I know that I don't remember which video, I was telling y'all what was requested and what we may end up doing. Well, scratch all that. As you guys saw, I am doing ribs, baked chicken. I'm gonna do some rice and some I guess those are pinto beans, black eyed peas. No, they're not black eyed peas. Were they pinto beans? I think they're pinto beans. I'm not sure. Some dressing and some cheese potatoes, and then the collard greens and some fried chicken. So that'll last for hopefully the next couple of days or so, and then I won't have to stress myself out about what's going to be for dinner. So let me know down below in the comments what you guys are currently cooking. Let's see, I only have just the potatoes and the dressing left. Everything else is in the oven or on the stove cooking. So it's not going to be too much longer before everything is done. My brother is supposed to be coming over. He called earlier and I missed his call because I was recording. I noticed that when I'm recording on my phone, that if a call comes through, if I'm not actually looking at the phone, then I won't even know until I pick up my phone and I see that there's a missed call. And a lot of times it's like hours later. But I haven't seen him in a while. It's been like a few years because he was on the road all the time as a truck driver. So I'm happy that he wants to stop by to chat it up with me. So I don't know what time he'll be here. But yeah, child. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I need to get rid of this. It's that time again, girl. This is growing back. And I keep finding myself doing this because it itches. Ooh, driving me mad. It's gotta go. So, okay, let's get back to it.
This election, after the election, it was reported that Josh Shapiro was Cam's first choice, but he declined. Now, I am no expert in politics. How often do we see a politician decline the second most powerful position in the world? There were just a lot of things that made it seem like Cam was being sabotaged. And look, if that's what happened, I don't blame the Democrats. Hell, I wouldn't want to spend the next 8 years dealing with Cam Harris either. But after seeing the video that Cam released yesterday, there is not a doubt in my mind the presidential aspirations of Cam Harris, they are officially over. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe and follow me on Twitter at KC_BTLA4. My everyday viewers and subscribers, stay tuned through the end of this video. I don't know yet if I'm going to be doing a video tomorrow, so just in case, I'm going to do my Thanksgiving message at the end of this video. Last night, one of my longtime viewers sent me this video of Cam Harris. Now, to my knowledge, this was the first time that Cam Harris has spoken about the election since she suffered that surprising upset loss. You know, our media is so full of shit. Some of the media were pretending to be surprised when the Trumpers swept the entire country, but the New York Post published a report this afternoon claiming that Cam's internal poll never showed her leading the Trumpers. All those segments, all those interviews with the media claiming that Cam was leading the Trumpers, all of that was complete bullshit. Yesterday afternoon, Cam released a 30-second video on social media addressing the nation. This was the first time that Cam has been seen in weeks. Her face wasn't on the side of the billboard just yet, but it was getting close to that. No one knows where the hell Cam's been. Some claim that Cam has been vacationing in Hawaii. Perhaps she's been in Hawaii studying global warming. Why is it so hot here? It's like November. The weather is supposed to be cold. This must be climate change. Maybe Cam took some time to relax by swimming with the dolphins. I'm sure she got a video on social media delivering a short, passionate lecture to a half-dozen family members who still believe in her. As I was watching this video, I noticed an overwhelming change in demeanor with Cam Harris. For the last, just burst out laughing. Hey there, But in this particular video, Kim managed to go through a half a minute without cracking a smile. Matter of fact, the second of the entire video, it felt fans that we not allow our show to be taken away from us. I didn't know that anyone was trying to compare power. Matter of fact, I think most of the country is feeling empowered for the first time in years. I rarely give Cam Harris credit for anything, but one thing I have always complimented Cam Harris on is her appearance. Cam does not look like she is 60 years old, but in this video, Cam looked every bit of those 60 years. She looked tired, she looked exhausted, which doesn't make sense because she has been relaxing these weeks. The condition of Cam Harris in that